got you guys a protein shake.
Awesome. I love protein.
I know you love protein. I love protein too.
Yeah, protein rocks.
Are you guys talking about protein? I love protein. I love protein too.
We know you love protein. Protein rocks.
Awesome. Protein rocks.
Protein.
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 Protein. Protein.
We got the brown ones, and then we got the white ones. Cost effective, you're gonna wanna go with the white ones. I mean, look at this. Even when they get the brown ones, they still can't do it right. I mean, look at it. It looks like a scene straight out of Black.
Blacked.com.
You got one white one in there, surrounded by a bunch of colored ones. What is this? What's up, everyone? David here, and Ale. Got a new video for y'all today. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Because remember, we got new videos on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So don't miss out. Ale is sick again.
Yep.
Bro, get over it. But you know, I need someone to help me record these videos. And also she wanted to come to Costco. So Costco, we're going to be going over my top protein picks. All right, what are going to be the best sources of protein to get from Costco? But not just the best. We also got to take costs into account because remember, we want to get big on a budget, but we don't want to break the bank. So a big key factor is those catalogs that they give you from Costco, those monthly ones. Always look to see what goes on sale. There's going to be a lot of good protein sources on sale. For example, today, the big bag of Optimum Nutrition protein powder, it's $15 off.
Yes.
$15 off. And they got a new flavor. They got a s'mores flavor. I've never tried the s'mores flavor. Usually Costco just has the generic ones, chocolate, vanilla. Nah, we're getting s'mores today. So that's going to be $15 off. So we're going to be picking that amongst other suggestions of what are some good, high quality proteins that are cost effective for those who are trying to start off the new year, making them gains. Let's get into it. All right, so I got several meat sources right here. And again, we're going for the most cost-effective ones. So as far as red meat goes, that's gonna be more expensive regardless of which red meat you get. So what will be the most cost-effective thing to go with? Chicken. Now, for some reason, most bodybuilders, they always wanna go with chicken breast, probably because it's a leaner piece of meat, but you gotta put it in perspective. If you're trying to gain weight, build muscle, you want the extra calories. So there's nothing wrong with getting chicken thighs, although it has more fat. That's all right. It still has a high amount of protein. It's got extra fat, more calories equals more weight gain. Of course, considering the fact that if you're also pushing hard in gym as you're supposed to. Chicken thighs here at Costco, the one in the light blue package, $1.49 a pound. Chicken breasts, the red package, is gonna be $2.99 a pound. I mean, you do the math. That's obviously that's $1.50 difference per pound. For ultimately at the end, you're still getting two high quality protein sources. As far as red meat goes, now I know occasionally we get sick of eating chicken breasts. There's only so many things we can do to spice it up. So what do? We opt for maybe some red meat. Now, ribeyes are really good, but if we're looking at the price, $14.99 a pound. Instead, what you can do is get the beef chuck steak. Now this one is going to be $6.99 a pound, and you could just portion it out yourself. Ultimately, with the ribeyes, what you're doing is you're paying for it to be pre-butchered for you. There's a portion of the chuck thigh steak, which is part Denver steak, part ribeye. You just got to portion that out yourself, and it's a lot less per pound. Again, we're looking at what's going to be the most cost-effective thing. That's what you want to go with. But really good source of protein for really cheap, it's obviously going to be the Costco rotisserie chicken. Now, I know y'all are whores for this Costco rotisserie chicken. I mean, think about it. You're getting an entire chicken for...
Is it right there?
As in fact, it's $5. No, this is the day. I can't tell if it's $8 or $5, but regardless, what is it? The sign says $5. $5 for a whole chicken, pre-cooked. I mean, it don't get much better than that. I mean, you do the math. $5, an entire cooked chicken. Not only are you saving a lot of money on the actual meat itself, you're saving a lot of time with the prep time. All you gotta do is shred it up and put it in your Tupperwares. Easy. But another really good source is going to be eggs. I mean, we're talking about 6 grams of protein per egg right there. I mean, that's pretty good. Now, cost effective wise, we got the brown ones and then we got the white ones. Cost effective, you're gonna wanna go with the white ones. I mean, look at this. Even when they get the brown ones, they still can't do it right. I mean, look at it. It looks like a scene straight out of Black. You got one white one in there, surrounded by a bunch of colored ones. What is this? But yeah, go with the white ones if you're trying to save money. And obviously at Costco, they have the dozen, the 18 pack, and then the 60 pack of eggs. No matter what you're getting, the bigger the portion size, the less it's going to cost per serving. So obviously the bigger the package, in this case the biggest one is going to be 60, the less it will cost per egg. You grab the price, you grab the quantity, you do the math. We're talking about less than $5 for this 3-pound tub of low-fat cottage cheese. What's good about cottage cheese is it's got high amounts of casein protein. Casein protein is a more slow digesting protein, so it will actually stay in your system longer. So it's really good when you're trying to go long periods of time without eating. For example, when you're about to sleep. So I blended my protein shakes right before then. I mean, we're talking about 11 grams of protein just for half a cup. So it's very little volume of food, but good amount of protein. You want to double it up. That's 22 grams of protein for 1 cup. Instead of eating yogurt, you could make a parfait out of this cottage cheese. And also, throughout the store, pay attention to those signs that say $5 off, $10 off, especially when it's in a good high quality protein source like this wild caught sockeye salmon. It's the more red looking salmon, not the orange one. This is the better quality salmon compared to the regular farm raised Atlantic salmon or something like that, the orange one. Get the sockeye one right now, $5 off this big old bag. So you already know I'm gonna double up on it, because it's not often when these sales come, and when it's something that could be frozen and preserved, you want to stock up on it when it's on sale, because it won't go bad, because it's not always that it's gonna be $5 whole off per bag. Take advantage. All right, so this one, technically it's a carb source, but Kodiak pancake powder mix, or whatever you want to call it, it's got a higher amount of protein compared to, let's just say, the Aunt Jemima, or I guess they changed the name now, it's like Perling Milk Company or something like that. But this one, I mean, we're talking about 15 grams of protein per serving, so take advantage. All right, let's move on to the protein bars. So not necessarily towards the supplements yet, but we're getting there. So realistically at Costco, there's only 2 protein bars that I would recommend. The actual Kirkland brand, and then the pure protein. Why? It's because the only one that have enough amount of protein for it to be actually considered a protein bar. It's gotta have at least 20 grams of protein. All these other ones say 10 grams of protein, 12, 8. Realistically, that's not enough for me to consider it a full-on bar of protein. But when you do the math, these 2 are gonna be the best ones, because they're almost $1 or a little less than $1 per bar, so it's worth it. All right, now this is the main course. This is what we're looking for. This s'mores flavored protein powder. I've been waiting to try this one. And again, look for those signs. Look where it says $5 off, $10 off, $15 off for this big bag. Now, out of all the different protein powders that we got here, this one is gonna be the best one. This one is gonna be the most cost effective. You do the math, however much it is per bag, divided by the servings, that's gonna be the best. Again, when you see these signs that say it's on sale, you gotta go with it. Now, collagen, most people go with the regular protein powder, but what they don't know is collagen is protein. I mean, a peptide, collagen peptide, what is a peptide? Protein. So when it's on sale, we're talking about $9 off an entire jar. When it's things like this, you gotta stock up, because it's not always gonna be on sale. So when it is, take advantage. I'm saving $18 right here with these 2 jars of collagen alone. Good for the skin, good for the hair, good for the nails, and obviously high protein. There you have it, everyone. Those were my top picks of what proteins that I think you should be getting. Obviously, half of them were actual food sources, which should take the priority. A lot of you just be taking the protein powder, thinks that's going to get you a lot of gains. No. Nothing can replace real food. And obviously, the other half were the supplements, because they are convenient, they do help, but it shouldn't be everything. So we went all the way from meats to powders to bars, which is like, you know, kind of candy, kind of not, half supplement, half not, and then just some extra stuff that happens to have some high protein in it, like the cottage cheese, the pancake powder mix, the Kodiak. All these little things add up. But remember, if you're in a budget, all right, you're trying to save every penny, stretch the dollar as much as you can, you gotta look for the little signs everywhere. Look at those catalogs that Costco sends you. I wouldn't have known that that protein powder was gonna be $15 off. I wouldn't have known that collagen was gonna be $9 off per jar if it wasn't for that catalog. That sockeye salmon, $5 off a bag. You gotta take advantage. And when something is on sale like that, and you know it doesn't go bad fast because you can either freeze it or it's a non-perishable item, man, stock up on that. So I got 2 jars of the collagen, I got 2 bags of the sockeye salmon. You gotta load it up, because not every day it's gonna be on sale for that much. So please take advantage. Comment down below any other video suggestions you'd like to see, and also comment down below what are some good protein sources that you get from Costco. Let's hear them out, help everyone out. Also, be sure to subscribe not just to this channel, but my girlfriend's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and then for Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Make sure you follow me on my accounts, the couple's accounts, girlfriend's accounts. I'll put all the links down in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.